Hi, folks. Good to be with you. Matt Noyes, 1 Degree Outside Weather Network and 1degreeoutside.com. Did you know on this day, June 7th, 1816, it snowed in New England? It didn't just snow. Reportedly, there's 20 inches of snow in Vermont. There was blowing and drifting that was going on here. There was flurries all the way down to Boston. You see, 1816 was known as the year without a summer because in 1815, Mount Tambora in Indonesia had erupted. It put so much ash into the atmosphere that it changed the worldwide weather patterns. Crops reportedly failed across New England and the Northeast that summer, which was really the summer that wasn't. But back to where we are now anyway. We're talking about showers these next couple of days, but today and tomorrow, it's really with northward extent the more that you see. Not to say there won't be any in southern New England. We'll cover that in the radar forecast and our 24-hour forecast in a second. Plan on some Sunday showers. I think we need to think about them sliding through in the morning and midday, and then more scattered stuff in the afternoon. If you're watching on social media, click the link to be taken to the 24-hour forecast. If you're watching on our YouTube channel or on our homepage, here we go. Let's dive into the 24-hour forecast. A reminder for you that you can always get our app, right? The 1 Degree Outside weather app on both the Apple App Store for Google Play. You probably want to head right over to our homepage. It's easier that way at 1degreeoutside.com and just click the link in the top of the banner. But here's what's going on for today. Temperatures coming up to about 80 degrees or so. We do get a sea breeze, though. Coastline not quite as warm. That sea breeze taking hold anytime after about 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. In terms of the smattering of showers, let me take you through it. Here's the radar map at noon. But again, just keep in mind, you can always get the update if you do past plus future on the interactive radar on our 1 Degree Outside weather app. But notice at noon, there are the showers and downpours in parts of Maine. New thunderstorms developing out of northern New York State, spreading into western and northern New England. Now, notice also, though, eastern Mass, 3 p.m., you might get a shower to pop up. And between 3 and about 7 p.m., there may be an additional shower or storm even around the Boston area. So we can't rule that out. But I think you would agree, looking at the radar forecast, that the farther north and west you go, the greater the coverage of those scattered showers and storms rather than kind of isolated stuff the farther south and east that you are. By 9 p.m., you see, this is a little different. We've talked the last few days in our Insights videos about all the energy that's coming into the atmosphere. So as a result, you don't just see them die out right away. There's still some scattered showers and embedded thunderstorm or downpour at 9 p.m. By midnight, they tend to wane quite a bit unless you're watching in northern New England where they last a little bit longer. And then tomorrow, we kind of do the same thing all over again. Closer inspection on high temperatures for today. Most of us able to make it to or just exceed 80. Again, that big exception being where the sea breeze kicks up, and you'll notice it from early afternoon onward. Same thing at the New Hampshire seacoast, but farther inland, getting over 80 degrees by the time the day is done. Again, that increasing chance of showers and thunder scattered around the farther north that you go, and you can certainly see that does have an impact on the temperatures in northern New England to a point. Once you get to northern in eastern Maine, you've kind of outrun a lot of those showers. The Canadian provinces do pretty well, of course, with the exception where the wind blows in off the cold Atlantic water, right? Overnight tonight, we talked about how the showers will kind of slowly wane, temperatures down to the 50s and 60s, a definite decrease in humidity today from what we had yesterday, and that will continue tonight as well. More on the weekend in our Insights video, which we'll post at 1degreeoutside.com in just a little bit.